First time to do that one. Anyways, welcome on back to this week's episode of Chaotic Insanity within the World of Toria. As it was for last time, the party found themselves inside an alternate reality, alternate dimension, not reality, within the golden orb that Marcus was carrying around. Going through the room filled with tapestries of extreme danger, they found themselves inside of a beautiful study with a phenomenal stained glass picture upon the wall. On one wall. After the party decided to play hot potato with what button they were going to press, we end up joining back with our main two that ended up there first within the dragon chamber, with which a glorious battle did arise from that. They found out how to utilize the puzzle with connecting spells that are equal and matching. And at the very end of their fight with the dragon at the exit, two of our party members found themselves on death's door. With all the party coming out of the ball at the very end, we have two of our players, both Ash and Besness. Their bodies lie lifeless on the ground before the rest of the party. What is it we wish to do?
So it's just me and Soren, right?
Just you and Soren and the two lifeless bodies.
I'm gonna look at Soren and be like, I thought you had them. I'm kidding.
They were kind of heavy.
They were heavy. Well, do you have any non-dead makey magic?
Not if they've already passed.
They certainly look like they're dead.
You do get the sense that there is... time is of the essence.
I don't have any healing. I guess I'll loot them and see if they've got like a healing potion or something.
Okay.
Does would spare the dying work in this situation?
If you remember, you did try.
They have to be allowed.
You did try spare the dying previously, and nothing seemed to have worked. Who are you going through first? Marcus.
I'll go Ash first.
All right, going to Ash first. Go ahead and roll me an
I think
investigation.
He's more likely to have a potion. Investigation.
Searching through his pockets, deep within that vicinity. Let me go ahead and pull his feet real quick. Remind me again your roll.
13, what?
Okay. So, going through his pockets, you do notice that he does have his wand of summoning. Obviously, he does have a reasonable-ish grasp upon his staff of healing.
Yeah.
You're able to find his wand of smiles, his backpack that held the rod of the Pact Keeper, his pipe tobacco, his special little box that he kept all his specialty herbs in.
I need those specialty herbs.
But unfortunately, that is all you find.
Well, I don't think the staff of healing is going to do it.
And you do know, since you're a little bit of traveling time with him, that it is an attunable item and it takes an hour to attune, and you are well aware that an hour is too long.
He ain't got an hour yet.
He barely even has this time.
Well, I guess I will search Bee's Knees next, see if he's got something.
All right, go ahead and roll. What'd you give me? 15?
15.
Going through, you see in his backpack he's got the collapsed pole of angling, the wooden tankard, some knoll ears, the mimic mucus vial. Definitely pull out the pink cotton candy scented jacket. And you see the little box that he had inside there, the deck of illusions. That's all you find.
Well, I'm not finding anything helpful here.
Because of these two rolls, the investigation being as long as they are, I'm going to have to ask both Bee's Knees and Ash, go ahead and turn off your cameras. Ash, if there was one thing that you can say to the party, just one sentence, what would it be?
I'm glad I could heal you.
And as these thoughts are going through Ash's head, and Bee's Knees, what would you say if you can only have one sentence?
Teamwork is everything. Don't forget to help those in need.
As these memories and these thoughts pass through, as your bodies take their honest final breath, there is warmth that stands upon the party. As Marcus and Soren, as you guys kind of look up a little bit, feeling this warmth, you see 3 silhouetted figures. One of which is easy to figure out who it is Bahamut. Standing there, somber. There is Maliki, who stands next to Bahamut. And a god that you've never seen before. Stand and smile as you hear those final words from your team members. You just watch as the golden sunlight comes down and collects them. With the passing of these 2 characters, we are reminded of the dangers that comes with adventuring. And I bring it back to you, Soren, and to you, Marcus. What do you 2 wish to do?
The sunlight collected their bodies?
No, just their
Or
souls.
just their souls? I'm gonna kick Beesney's body and be like, that son of a bitch really like backhanded us with his last words. Well, I
Hmm.
guess we should bury. Unless you're a necromancer by secret, then we should just keep your body.
No, my patron is basically the god of what happens happens. So
It's an interesting god. I'll write that down another time. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna collect anything that I would have found that I might deem valuable, and then I'll start getting like a grave ready.
Okay. Easily
Yeah.
enough to collect from Ash's backpack as you begin to more thoroughly go through it. I'll tell you everything that he had. He had his staff of healing. He had his elemental gem of red corundum. His wand of summoning. You find a scroll that was kind of hidden in the back corner of his backpack. This is a scroll of Revivify.
You suck.
In your haste, you missed it. There's his traveler's clothes, his leather armor, his playing card set. There's another quarter staff attached to the side of his backpack. His trident. His wand of smiles. His rod of the Pact Keeper. His 4 specialty rocks, which I will allow at this point those rocks to be used for his grave. Small Tanaruk horn. His pipe tobacco. I'll even give you his bag of special smoke. Also, I just realized for some reason, it's still showing your guys' cameras on the other screen. So, give me a second, I gotta refresh.
Awkward.
A little bit. On top of that, you see
This motherfucker had a scroll of Revivify. And I had to roll a 12.
what?
you also see his
What do you
coin
mean?
pouch kind of quiver a little bit. Jeff,
Yeah, I was about to mention that.
his pet mimic.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really want that. Do you want it?
Yeah, we should probably hang on to it.
All right, you keep it.
If anything, it won't become an enemy later.
Do we know that?
Hopefully.
The betterment of your knowledge.
Hopefully.
All right, well, you can keep that then.
Hold on.
Now,
I
you
think
said he had
we
a
have it
rod of the
something
Pact
for
Keeper.
this.
Yes, Rod of the Pact Keeper.
Wasn't he a fucking druid?
Yeah, he was.
So
It was
I
being
have
held
this
so we can sell it later.
Small busted critter cage.
Yeah.
I see.
Can I fix said small busted critter cage and put him in it?
It'll take you some time, but you can easily make it happen. It'll take a little bit of time before he's able to be into there, but you can take his coin pouch, which is currently his home.
Where on the map are we right now, by the way?
It's kind of tough to say, but you are right about there. forgot to move
Let's
the map in.
see. You're good.
For business and what he had upon his body. Of value, specifically.
Yeah, anything that would have been like that I would register as important.
His vicious light hammer, his deck of illusions, his javelin of lightning, his pole of angling, small mirror in a painted frame, the empty wooden tankard. That was the tankard that brought you all together. Well, the original you all together. And his pink cotton candy scented jacket from that short adventure you guys had together.
Alright.
Now, I would tell you his money, but it's a little dark for the moment. So, we'll talk about that one at another time.
Yeah.
Quick
Yeah,
question.
bury him up.
What's up?
I'm looking through my inventory, and I don't see the little candle that I had from the last year's event.
I don't remember what it would be, but we can go back over that one here in a little while.
Yeah, it was just the candle that you light and it kind of never goes out, like water doesn't put it out.
Yeah.
I was gonna put it at their grave.
Now, how are you planning on burying these two?
In the dirt.
I meant like side by side.
Oh yeah.
Oh
no,
yeah,
no,
side by
it-
side for sure.
Are you putting a makeshift just like cross or just stones?
Not a cross. Yeah, we'll do the stones. Whatever rocks they had, plus whatever other rocks I can find around.
Okay.
Make a little makeshift tombstone type deal.
Yeah, and I found it. I'm gonna put the candle of the deep. I'm gonna put it in between. both of
Okay.
them.
Also, I will allow at this point in time, you guys, if you guys do have any of the natural one rocks, you may loose them from your body for your teammates.
I only have one, but I will loose it.
I have two. I'm gonna-
It's about the only time I will ever allow for this type of thing. For you guys to get rid of these rocks without the other ones. But easily enough, you guys take your time and dress your fallen comrades and place their bodies to rest. Sealing their final resting place, placing the stones upon the top, the candle between them. Is there anything else you wish to do?
I feel like you should say something.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really know him that as much as you did. I kind of got here not that long ago, honestly.
One of them was a snake, and one of them liked to smoke. We went into the North Pole together. That was pretty cool.
One of them was really good at killing stuff, and one of them was really healing stuff.
What was really good
Except in
You'll
this
ne-
one instance, apparently.
What was really good
They'll
at being
never
beaten
get
up
to
by
see
bush?
the turtle dragon fall or rise, whichever one.
Yeah. Can I use prestidigitation to like mark something on the stones, like a message, maybe?
What would you
You
like
know
to
how
mark?
like a tombstone would have.
What would you like to mark?
I'll say the circle of the dragon turtle endures. That's what I'm hereby naming us.
The circle of the dragon turtle?
Yep.
Love it. The party shall henceforth at this moment be known as the Circle of the Dragon Turtle.
Dubbed by a random old man in the forest. And I will write that down.
Anything else for you, Soren? For your fallen teammates?
I'll put my, let's see, where's that? My emblem for my guide I'll put it by the candle.
So, with laying them to rest being completed, your final goodbyes being said,
This music's kind of fucking me up, not gonna lie.
got a whole point.
Appropriately sad.
I found this and realized this is what needs to be played.
Tell me about it. The music killing me.
You should have been a bard, buddy.
All right, gentlemen. What is it we wish to do?
Oh, I have this hat of wizardry I'm gonna leave on their little grave too. Forgot about that.
Okay. It's way too loud. Holy bad shit. Down volume.
What the fuck were we doing? That
We
whole
were-
ordeal and then dying. I don't know what the fuck we were doing.
We were going somewhere, and then you decided to spike the
Alright.
golden orb.
There's no need in pointing fingers, all right? Something happened and we got transported. Who knows whose fault it was, really? Do I still have that?
The orb is with you.
Do I get a sense at all of like how long we were in there? Like, are we in the same day?
So when you guys went in there, it was roughly late evening. As far as you can tell, it is mid-morning right now.
Not exactly what I would call a long rest.
Some of the trees
Well, I guess it is
nearby.
for them.
Yeah. Some of the God damn it. Some of the some of the trees nearby, you do remember when you looked at them last as you spiked the ball into the to the ground. They were lush. Now the trees seem to be changing colors. The leaves.
Oh shit. We were in there for a minute. The bright side to that is that means that the fucking guards of Silverstone probably aren't still looking for us. But I think we were headed to Shieldmere, so I guess we shall continue heading to Shieldmere.
Okay. So with you
And
guys,
I'm gonna keep playing with the orb,
all right, roll me an intelligence check.
but I'm not gonna spike it.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my distance from him.
That's investigation. I said
Okay.
intelligence.
Okay, great.
Trying to go for another
Yeah,
rock.
-5.
Wait, did you say
roll.
saving throw or check? I guess
Check.
it doesn't matter.
Let's check.
7.
So fiddling around with it, nothing seems to happen to it newly wise. Hold on a second. Oh, that hurt. I sneezed and it hurt a lot of places. All over the place. Oh. Anyways, we'll go ahead and just, for the lack of a better term, yada yada your trapsing over to Shieldmere.
Yep, good old Shieldmere.
Which, since you no longer have the cart.
Oh fuck! I forgot about the card.
And to the betterment of your knowledge, you don't really know what's happened to those. The goblins. Spiders you don't know anything
I
about.
know we were in an orb for a long time, but no fucking telling.
To the betterment of your knowledge. No idea. But just put you guys back at shit. Give me 1 second. As I completely forgot we were gonna be this quick to get to where we were going, and I gotta pull up the fucking finished world.
My internet lagged for just a second, so I just missed whatever you just said.
Nothing.
He was just saying that he needs a second to pull up stuff.
So coming into the town of Shieldmere, you're immediately met with a large
Jailbird strike again.
a large wall that circumvents the entire city. Yeah, maybe this was a bad idea for these sounds. I need to find better ones. We'll futz with those later. You're met with a walled city, wooden walls, coming into the northernmost entrance to it. There are 2 guards that stand upon the outside, the main entrance of this, and just kind of wave you guys in, giving you a head nod, entrance in. As soon as you come into the place, you're immediately greeted by 2 separate inns. The one on the right is Sword's Rest Inn, and the one on the left is Shield's Defense Inn. You see that there are a smattering of different storefronts, houses. There's also a massive guild hall in the very center, where you were told to bring that cart. You also see that there are 3 temples that are kind of put in it like a claw pattern, if you will, in the back of this town. If you want, both of you guys roll me a perception check to see if you can notice any iconography that you can kind of see from this distance.
The dice are not my friend today.
They really are not. So with an 11, you're able to see the one in the center. You can kind of see the symbolism for that one. And that one tells you that one is the Temple of Avandra, the Changebringer. The other 2, you're having a little bit of difficulty seeing. But the town is lively. There is many people meandering around. What is it you guys wish to do?
You said it's like morning time? Or what time is it now?
By the time you guys got here, I would say about mid-afternoon.
I'm kind of fucking hurting, so.
I mean, you guys would have had a long rest in between. It's
Oh,
been,
okay.
we'll say it's been about 2 or 3 days.
Perfect.
So yeah, you guys are more than welcome to have a long rest. Like I said, we'll just yada yada this and get you straight over to the town.
Okay. Well, in that case, I am not hurting. Well, I don't really have a use for temples myself. So I think I'm going to visit the inn. What do you want to do, Mr. Paladin Man?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna follow suit. What was that about you not hurting?
He said that we could have a long rest, so I said I guess I'm not hurting.
Thank God. That's what I thought I heard. I just wanted to make sure before I did it.
What god do you
Yeah, I'm gonna
follow?
follow suit. It's just the god of destiny and fate.
Well, there might be a temple for that over there somewhere, but I need a drink after that, so I'm gonna go in the. I'll go in the sword one and get a
Okay.
drink.
Yeah, I'll look. Is there a temple for Istis? I
Uh,
think that's how you pronounce it.
Ishtis, go ahead and give me a religion check to see if you can kind of figure out the other two.
Oh, that one though.
Nope,
Look,
you're kind of
I
same as
made
everyone
I
else,
made a
little
jump.
dreary eyed.
God, that's terrible.
The travels have been long and the party be lost, so it's a little difficult for you right now.
Yeah, I reckon I'm gonna go drink then. Drink
Okay.
to our fallen comrades.
Entering in, you do see that there is a Leonin, a lion folk that is tending the bar, and he kind of just looks over at you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please have a seat, have a seat. What can we offer you weary travelers?
Whatever the strongest alcohol you have is.
As long as it's not a hallucinogen.
I'll take a hallucinogen.
Are we celebrating?
Morning.
Oh. And you just see his face grow grim a little bit, and he like turns around, grabs a special cask off the bar behind him, kind of uncorks it and pours into two very fine stone chalices and places them before you. The stone chalices, these are made of an onyx stone like material. And he goes, "These I may not know your comrades, but may I drink with you?"
Oh, absolutely.
And he definitely pours himself a third, and he
Sure.
goes, "To those fallen, yes." And he holds his out, waiting for a toast.
Toast.
Yeah, I'll follow suit.
He just chugs it back and goes, "What has befallen your friends?"
Uh, had a nasty run in with a dragon.
A dra- what?
It's a long story.
I mean, dragons haven't been seen here in Toria in many a year, and the one that you guys find kills your friends.
Yeah, if you insist on me telling you, there's this orb that I was fucking with, and I got frustrated with it, so I threw it at the ground. We got transported into some kind of weird other dimension. There was a dragon in there. He wasn't very happy about it.
I'll give you a
Yeah.
sandwich if you stop being horny.
I wish it would mute the entrance sounds to people.
I'm so sorry. It moved me to the AFK fucking Discord.
We have an AFK channel.
Yes, we have an AFK channel, and it moved me there.
Wild.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's fucking
I don't
funny.
I don't know how to fix that. So if you wanna assist with that,
Oh god,
I'm not entirely sure.
that was so fucking funny.
Yeah. He'll,
worst timing
he'll
too.
assist. He'll assist if you stop being horny.
Wild.
I'm so sorry.
We're having a moment, Michael.
It's not all about you.
Is that a sign? Is he back?
Unfortunately, no.
To Michael.
Oh my god. Could you imagine if that had played when you asked if I had a sentence that could be sent to the room?
You get one sentence to tell the party. That's important. What is it?
Yeah.
I'll
give
make you a
sandwich.
sandwich.
uh, okay, continue.
Gentlemen. Jesus.
God, that was good.
Cue the sad music.
Yeah, can we get the violin back in here?
So
Oh,
that being
oh.
said, as you guys sit there and you drink and you tell the story, the Leonin kind of just looks at you and goes, "It sounds like you need to speak with um the elves over in Verivel. Uh,
Would they happen to know the spell "Speak with the Dead"?
more than likely,
That'd be cool.
they are powerful practitioners of the arcane arts." And they do have quite a bit of knowledge in other ways that could assist with any of those. Here, maybe you can check it. Let's see here. You could probably check the Temple of Avadra, the Temple of Arathis, or the Temple of the Everlight. They may have options for that. Our bookstore may have some arcane knowledge, but it's tough to say.
Well, we definitely do need to get to the elves. I think we were headed here originally because we heard of a route to get there from here, maybe?
Uh, the Adventuring Guild does have a airship that can take you there, yes. But you have to be part
Yeah,
of the guild.
our leader that kind of knew what we were doing. I'm pretty sure he's one of them that passed away.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing.
so, so we're winging it, buddy.
Winging it is about the best you can do at this point in time, I assume. But in the Adventuring Guild,
Right.
there is many a people there that may be able to fill the holes in your team. I would say the
Okay.
holes in your heart, but I don't know. Some of them are weird.
Probably not quite a fix for that one.
Probably not.
Yeah, I'll
And
be
you
sure
said
to
that
let him know
they
that Marcus will definitely get him killed. So
Okay, hold on just a minute, buddy. Hold on just a second there, Buster. If you'll remember, the reason that we were running through the forest is because somebody smited a door.
I think at that point it's smoked.
yeah, the two people that were
Smote,
breaking and entering.
smited, smitted. He divine shit all over the door.
Wait. Do you guys come from Silverstone?
No,
Yeah,
no, he comes from Silverstone.
no.
I come from Watergate.
Because we had heard word that there were some escaped individuals that left Silverstone about, I think, 5 months ago now.
Oh no, we've only been traveling for a couple days.
Yeah, I barely know this guy.
Huh.
But do you know what they look like? Maybe we can keep an eye out for them.
They said one was a faceless man in armor, one was a snake, one was an elvish male, and one looked like a human. Which,
Mhm.
and he kind of looks at you two again.
Yeah, it's not ringing any bells.
Seems rather coincidental, you would say.
There's old people.
So, how
this
much do
place.
I owe you for the drinks?
Because of your fallen comrades. And he pours more liquor into each one of your guys' chalices. But to keep me quiet, 5 gold.
I'll give him 10.
Your patronage is agreed upon. He turns around and rips all 4 wanted posters off the bar from behind him.
Well,
What a
fuck you,
Chad.
boy.
Don't like that there's wanted posters, but we'll get to that later.
We'll cross that bridge when we cross that bridge. All right, yeah. He takes them, looks at each one, and then rips each one up into small pieces, and then just throws them on the ground.
Appreciate that there, broski.
You can't say the same for the rest of the town, but be on your guard.
Yeah, how angry about like how what's the right word? How zealous can we expect people to be about that?
The Crown's Guard wants you. You killed
Fantastic.
When you
the
say
captain of the guard
Crown's Guard,
from the kingdom of
No.
Eternia. Yes.
See, we didn't kill the captain. It was all a big
Oh, so this-
misunderstanding. But
all of
now that we've
this-
been missing
this
for
whole-
fucking months,
So like the whole nation. Okay, I got you. I'm caught up. Got you.
Just Eternia. I have not heard word from the clans. I have not heard word from Redhold. Nothing. The Shirin, I don't know if they want you. City State Ragnar, not a clue. And Sylvanor, they're elves. So
When you say you, that means hypothetically, right?
and he kind of looks down at the ground.
it's
The four
obviously not a-
torn up friggin' wanted posters. Looks back at you and goes, "You."
Fucking.
I don't suppose you have any disguise spells.
I do not. I can make my eyes glow.
Nope, I don't think that's gonna help.
Yeah, to hurt people around me.
Mm,
He's gonna like shake his head and then pull out two hats and then place them down in front of you on
perfect.
the house. And as you guys
You've
add
been
these
so
hats,
generous.
as you add these hats into your inventory, these are hats of disguise.
Oh my god, what a fucking god. What is your name?
Mine?
Yeah.
Why do I always get myself into these? I am the leader of the Adventurers Guild. My name is Leonin.
Of course it's Leon.
My
Write
parents
that down.
were kind of bad with names.
I will indeed write that down.
We have me, Leonin, my
So
sister
you're the-
Zephra, and the other ones. We'll not talk about them.
Is he on the run?
No, they're just idiots. Tigra and fucking Fred. My parents don't like him.
Well, it's a good thing
This
he's
is
named
Brick.
with the times.
What?
His name fits with the rest of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Parents did not like Fred.
Well, shit, Leonin. You're the leader of the Adventurers Guild, and you said we should go to the Adventurers Guild, and we're all of a sudden short 2 party members, so I guess we should go to the Adventurers Guild.
Be careful what you do in there. If I have to come out of my bar to go back into the guild hall, this will not be a good day.
I can assure you, I will do no such things.
He's just gonna tap the bar and he's gonna kind of saunter away from you guys.
All right, I put on my hat of disguise and then look at Soren and be like, "I look. What
You
kind of
look-
hat is it?
So it's whatever hat you want it to be.
It's a fedora.
Sure. So it starts out as a fedora, but as you choose what you look like and everything else, you can adjust it.
I'm gonna walk outside before I put mine on, so that if something happens, he doesn't know it's me.
He walked away already. You silly goose.
Okay. Then I'll put my hat on. with all of its magical powers.
I'm gonna disguise myself as a redhead human female.
Why?
Why not?
Very well. So as
We're-
you make these changes to yourself by wearing your hat of disguise, you have
Mhm.
now completely changed what you look like and everything else. And you're still sitting at the bar.
Yep, I'm gonna head over toward the Avenger Guild.
All right.
We'll follow.
Heading over to the Adventurers Guild. It is a very massive hall. And deep within inside of it, as you guys kind of like look through the doorway, you see that it stretches very, very deeply on the inside in both directions. You see that there are 2 or 3 different bars that are set up inside of there. You see that there is a massive area for patrons to sit. You see that there are 2 different stations. One seems to just have 2 individuals sitting at it, sitting down in chairs. Looks like a main desk. There's another desk area that's kind of off to the other side, where next to it is a massive bounty board.
Oh,
There
money.
are multiple different things upon that.
I'm gonna look for us on the bounty board.
So entering into the establishment as you guys finally step your way in, one of the young ladies that are sitting there at the main desk kind of just looks at you and goes, "Ah, yes. Well, welcome to mm, mm. I didn't expect to drink that much this morning. Sorry. Welcome to the guild hall. I'm not very familiar with your faces. Are you looking to join the Adventurers Guild?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Then please come step over here.
Weren't we already like part of the Adventures Guild?
Did you say that out loud? Are you asking above table?
Yeah, above table.
Yeah, but we're
thought-
wanted.
Yeah, that's true.
We're fugitives, brother.
And also, if I remember correctly, you guys were only subletted. You guys were not fully in. You had to go to this guild hall in order to be fully registered with the guild.
Yeah.
That's probably why we were coming here. It makes sense now.
There's
mean, you
several
guys-
reasons we were coming here.
Yeah, you guys were already on your way here, and then you guys got the cart to bring supplies to the guild hall and everything else.
Yep.
So stepping upon over to the main booth, the young elven lady kind of just looks at you and goes, "Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. May I have your names, please?"
Marisha.
Odd choice, but carry on. She just looks at you. Ah, yes,
Paul.
Marisha. And Paul. Very well. And she grabs two scrolls and kind of like rolls them out in front of you guys. These are standard informationals for joining the Adventurers Guild. Upon here, you will need to sign in blood, and she kind of pulls up a small dagger on each one of the tops of each one, and this will verify who you are when you sign. And then once you are completed with that, we'll go ahead and get you your bracelets that will show off which tier you are for the guild. And each tier that you are able to choose from any of the options upon the bounty board over there. And she kind of points off to the side. And she goes, keep within your tier if at all possible. Anything else may be a little bit too difficult for your classes. Once you do your signing on here, it will also gauge your abilities and you will be assigned aptly to your ranks.
Is there a penalty to doing them out of tier, or is it just like a recommendation thing? Because you don't want us to die.
It's a heavy recommendation. There's no real penalty to it. Just the more higher on the tier that you do go, the more value there is, but also the more danger there is.
That's fair.
Also,
Um,
doing a blood test, isn't that kind of extreme?
No, because your seals, and she kind of like holds up her own wrist, which has her little bracelet dangling off of it. This is very. You can only take this to you, to who you are. Nobody else can actually have these. So it is imprinted
uh,
with you in your information.
Also, would you happen to have anyone that's like available to be recruited here?
Yes, we have many different recruits, and she kind of like gestures around to the entire building, which is quite hustling and bustling at this current juncture, with many different patrons. And she goes, everybody inside of here is available for you to ask if they would like to accompany you on any sort of quests or to add to your party, which I'm assuming the rest of your party members will be here soon.
No,
Yeah.
no, this is it. Just
So
me and the chick.
yeah, that's kind of why we need to recruit is because we had some difficulty, and now we're a couple people short.
Okay,
Yeah, she's kind of hard to deal with. So
interesting choice. Interesting choice. Um, So yeah, you do have your choice of individuals around here. We do always recommend a party of 4 minimum, but always more is always better. But you're more than welcome to stay your registration until you actually have your party, so you don't have to repay for the registration. And you can gather yourself a party, and then we can go from there.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. How much is the registration? Also, just
Registration for each member is 2 silver. However, if you do an entire party, we can always adjust that price based upon how many people you have inside your party.
okay. Well, we're gonna look around and see if we can gather up a party, and then I'll come back to you.
All right. And if you're just looking for some extra really quick cash, we do have some on the very bottom side of the bounty board over there. We do have some just regular bounties that are up there that are not Adventurers Guild bounties, and you're more than welcome to peruse those if you would like. If you're a little bit shy on coin,
All right, I'll probably take a look at it.
by all means, come back whenever you're ready.
Thank you, and I'll flip her a gold.
And she kind of catches it and just, guess you weren't short on coin, and then just shoves it in her brassiere and just kind of goes back to doing her writing.
Okay. Um. Well, I guess I'm gonna look around and see if anyone stands out for recruitment.
So there are quite a few people inside of this establishment that definitely give you potential recruit vibes. There is Minotaur, there is 3 or 4 Leonins, but it's tough to gauge. You kind of get the sense that a lot of these individuals, they're drinking with other people. Um, it's really tough to gauge whether or not they're already pre-established in a party or otherwise, just by a quick glance. If you wish to peruse a little bit further, it would require either a higher roll or meandering around.
Yeah, I'm gonna meander around and look for people that seem like they're either loners or like a party of just a couple people. Because obviously, we're not trying to join a whole group.
Okay.
yeah, what about the curious? How did we trigger the being able to see like the imprint of the turtle dragon beforehand, like
I think it just
previously?
happened.
I mean, as you two kind of like look at each other, you do see your imprints of the turtle dragon. It's just
Yeah,
Okay,
it just happened.
I want
it's
I
a
want to look around
permanency
and
that
see
only
if
you guys can see.
okay, I want to look and see if like maybe somebody else has that.
Okay, roll me an investigation check.
Ooh, I'm not good at these.
See if you found a rock.
Yep,
Sure did.
that's
You
a
sure
number.
did find a rock. Damn, and I just gave you guys the ability to get rid of those rocks.
Not only was it a nat 1, but I have -1 on my best case.
You got a 0.
Wild. You
Yeah, man.
don't see
Nobody's
anybody. I
here.
mean, Marcus kind of walks in front of you a few times, and you can kind of see his glow off of him, and he's just and then you kind of look down and say, "Oh, that's a nice looking rock."
Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Sorry, bud.
Mm-hmm. You most certainly are. Marcus, as you kind of like meander around, you don't really see anybody that's kind of in the realms of what it is that you were currently looking for. I'm just going off your passive here.
Well, not seeing a whole lot of options there, buddy.
You got to send to this mess, dog.
Hold on. Do we need to rehash this again in the middle of this fucking guild hall?
All you had to do was resist the spike.
I'm gonna talk into his head and be like, all you had to do is resist the smite.
It's the fucking alchemist.
Mister, I'm the god, or I follow the god of whatever happens, happens, but I'm gonna break into a building and try to kill the alchemist.
It
How does
happened,
that
dog.
follow your oath, Mr. Paladin?
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
The ethereal remembrance of you son of a bitch.
I'm gonna go look at the bounty board and see if we can see our what we actually look like on the bounty board.
All right. So easily enough, taking your time meandering on over to the bounty board, you do see that there are a plethora, and I mean a plethora, of different bounties that do stand before you. Um, some of which seem relatively easy, some of which seem a little bit more difficult in the long terms here. But you don't see any wanted posters per se upon this bounty board. It appears as though maybe this place doesn't deal in wanteds, or someone
sense.
has already claimed those tokens.
Don't like that idea.
It's tough to say.
I like the first option better.
So does everybody else. So
Let's see it, old man. Let's see you conventional persuasion skills on these guys.
On the people hunting us?
No, the recruitment.
okay. Any there is a menagerie of different races that kind of sit upon many different tables. So are you specifically looking for like any like one or two loners, or maybe like a group of only two people?
Yeah, I mean, nothing more than 2 people for sure.
Okay.
If there are any loners, then obviously I would go to them first, but
Go ahead and give me a perception roll to see if maybe you can kind of glean anybody.
I do that as well.
could be worse.
Sure, go ahead.
I'm rolling very average today.
Yeah.
We'll say both of you guys combined, you do see that there is a table of 2 tieflings that are just kind of minding their own and enjoying their own beverages. They definitely catch your eyes as what you would possibly consider loners.
2 tieflings. Well, how do you feel about tieflings, Mr. Paladin guy?
Not my favorite race, but it is what it is.
Damn.
Being an Azamar and all.
I mean, valid, that checks.
I guess I'll approach the tieflings. Fuck it.
All right. The first one kind of like looks up at you as you approach. Yes, can we help you?
Yeah, I was just wondering, me here are looking for recruits for our party, and we were just trying to see if y'all were looking to join.
Unfortunately, we are already here awaiting the rest of our party members. We do sincerely apologize for this. But and
No apology necessary.
he kind of like leans over a little bit. You see those two individuals over there? And he kind of like nods his head towards a Thrycreen and a Hadooz. And goes, those individuals, they seem like they're looking for party members. Might be something interesting.
Okay. How long have they been here?
4 days now.
Okay. Yeah,
Fucking
well, if
losers.
they've been here that long, they if they've been here that long, they must be looking. So
Goddamn.
I appreciate that.
The one-liners. The fucking one-liners from left field over here. Okay.
I'll flick that tiefling a gold piece and then start walking to the other party members.
She goes, okay. And then he just like palms it and puts it into his pocket.
Nobody's gonna complain about free money.
Yeah. As you approach the other two individuals, you hear instantly into your mind a voice that is kind of rather difficult to understand, but one that will stand out to you. Where did I put it? Yes, one.
Hello? God?
Mom?
No, I am Thrycreen yourself.
Oh. You can talk in my head too? I can do that too.
Yeah. What can we do?
We were trying to see if y'all were looking for a party to join. We're recruiting.
We would be interested. Yeah.
Don't say it like that.
But why?
It makes me tempted.
Tempted with what?
Don't worry about it. Let's not talk about that. Can your buddy talk in our heads too?
We are.
Oh, it's both of you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Soren and
We come
be
from
like,
outside
do you hear this too?
I don't know what you're talking about, dog.
Yeah, Soren, you don't hear this at all. What was that?
I said great.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm just gonna approach anyway, despite them talking in my head.
Okay.
This is cool and all that we could do this, but it's wigging me out. Usually I'm the only one talking in people's head.
This is the only way.
Fuck.
Now, meanwhile,
So-
Soren, all you're hearing is just a bunch of clicking and clacking of the mandibles of this Thrycreen, as this Thrycreen is like looking intently at Marcus.
So, do you know her or what?
Oh. Yeah, I guess I should loop Soren in. So they said that they're interested in joining, but they can only talk into my head apparently. So hold on, what is this a language barrier problem?
Between you and the Thrycreen?
No, between him and the Thrycreen. Or are they just not trying to talk to him?
No, the Thrycreen can only communicate in telepathy.
Yeah, But I was wondering if they were just not trying to talk to him or if he just couldn't understand.
No, you were the one who was approaching. He was kind of
Okay.
approaching behind, but you were the main lead, so of course they decided to speak with you.
Fair enough. Okay, well, is there like seats near them?
Yeah. So this is kind of like what you would consider your average cafeteria
Yeah.
style seat setup, dealio, if you will.
I will plop down and I guess ask them like how long they've been here and what kind of jobs they're trying to do and stuff like that. What brought them here in the first place?
We have been here for a day. We are trying to go back to the sea.
I assume no luck.
No. We need
Any
parties
leads?
to go.
Oh, that's where we're going.
So you want to accompany us there?
I'm down. I'll run that by Soren too to see if he's on board.
You may join our island beach. It will make communicating a lot.
What does that entail?
Mine. And it's kind of really at this time that you see like both the eyes of the Thrycreen and the Hidus are both just staring at you, and there's like this odd, creepy grin that goes across both of their faces. Well, more specifically the Hidus, because yeah, Thrycreen just look like giant ants, so their faces aren't really expressive.
If I talk to Soren in my head or in his head, will they hear it? That's the question.
That's a great question. Why don't you go ahead and find on out?
Yeah, I'll try. I'm gonna speak into Soren's head and be like, they want us to meld our minds.
So we just give away that we're wanted criminals?
You'd give a lot more than that away, brother. They want to hive mind us.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I'm gonna talk back to them and be like, I'm not really interested in mind melding, as tempting as that sounds.
Yes. Then what else?
Then what?
Then what else?
I ain't catching it.
What are you interested?
I'm just like, we're just trying to get to insert name of that place here because I can't say it.
Vervel?
Yeah, that.
Uh,
We're just trying to get there. Not really interested in becoming a hive mind or anything besides just getting there. We just need to talk to the elves about some stuff. And then, I assume, like, whatever you're doing, we can. It's a long journey there, right? It's fucking far.
By ship it will take us a week and a half.
Yeah. So, like, we could be cool just for, like, the journey there. And then once we get there, I don't know what you have to do to get back to the Astral Sea, but we could, like, try to help you do that and then split or whatever, but not really interested in joining the hive mind, you know?
If you wish, you can become a pseudo party until
pseudo party? Is that what it said? What is a pseudo party? Oh.
We will sign up as a party and disband away. But we need a party of at least 4 to make the situation.
Okay. I'll go back to Soren's head and be like, so they said that we could just be temporary and like go to the place and then split up once we get there.
What's the catch?
I think the catch is that they're freaky fucking ant people. I don't know.
Mm.
Like, I don't know what. I don't know anything about them. Do you know anything about them? I've never seen these before.
Go ahead and roll Arcana checks at this point.
Oh,
Hey, that's a roll.
I'm still average.
That's about right. So, Soren, you are familiar with those races that do come from the Astral Sea. The Thrycreen are just large bugs that are essentially a hive mind, and the Hadoos are ape-like creatures that
yeah,
are
I'm gonna be honest with you,
always
bro.
seen on like spelljammers and such.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. The ant kind of creeps me out.
It's freaky. Now I see how people feel when I talk in their head. Like I'm doing right now.
Hit him with "I'm sorry."
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
I'm
like
sorry.
at what point does the hive mind become not optional?
They are just saying that we can not do the hive mind thing and just like travel together, and then once we get to the destination, then we split and go separate ways. They just said that they need 4 people for the travel.
Yeah, but they've been here for like 4 days and like nobody's bit yet.
Cause it's a freaky ant.
You see, you want to join the freaky ant?
I didn't see any other options. Did you?
Well, I don't know. Let's see. And then I'm
All
gonna
right, I'm
turn
gonna.
out and kind of yell at the people and be like, "Is anybody interested in joining a group?"
The cacophony that is this establishment kind of just goes quiet. You can almost hear a pin drop. After a few seconds, the cacophony picks back up to a dull roar again as everybody just kind of ignores you.
I don't know him. I'm gonna turn back to
Yeah,
the ant and be like,
this is tempting.
I'm gonna turn back to the ant and be like, we're gonna look around a little bit more, and then I'll get back to you.
We will be waiting.
I am sure.
bro, that's the biggest trap I've ever seen in my life.
I am positive you'll be waiting. You can keep waiting.
But yeah, easily enough. I
Okay.
mean, you look around and there are a menagerie of different races that are just kind of doing their own things, kind of talking. A large amount of people just having a good time. Roll me a perception check. Go ahead and roll it with advantage, actually.
One or both of us.
Specifically just Marcus.
Gotcha.
Much better. Yeah,
Yeah, I finally got a roll.
yeah, and it's not going to be a great one either. As
Oh god.
you kind of like look around, you do see the 2 tieflings now. They're both holding their sides, laughing their ass off, as if they already knew the weirdness that they sent you to.
I bet those fuckers did, dude. I'm gonna mentally talk to the tiefling that I spoke to before and be like, "You fucking cunt."
And he's just gonna flip you off.
You are a bitch.
and just give you a sly smile.
I'm just gonna smile and shake my head, and then just keep wandering around looking.
Okay. For the better part of this, most of
So
what
much
you
violence is just being thrown away here. So much potential.
We're not starting a fight in the fucking guild hall.
Their party's not even here.
You
We
are
coulda
a
just
paladin,
we could have, yeah.
not a barbarian.
I'm also an Azamar, and they're tieflings. They're like rivals.
yeah.
Okay,
It doesn't
let's
seem like there's
rethink.
many different options you can kind of go with here.
Let's reevaluate our criteria here. What did we lose? We lost a barbarian and a druid. So
Right.
basically like a tank and a healer. So I need to spam global chat LFG tank and healer.
You get nothing but spam slurs back.
Okay. With the
One
new
that says
refined
get
criteria.
wrecked. One that says get wrecked. One that says get good scrub. 3 looking for 2 idiots who don't know how to find a party. 3 that say uninstall the game. Am I missing anything else?
Perfect.
I'm still
Yeah. You said slurs already, so
Yeah, play League of Legends. You're gonna have to come a lot harder than that.
Sorry, Asher,
Alright.
your audio kind of cut out because I think your
Yeah,
mic's
real
doing the
quiet.
mic. Yeah, your mic's doing your mic thing.
Is it good now?
Yes, much better. Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
sensual.
you get somebody, saying they're selling an item for 1,000 gold.
Oh yes, you get 3 different trade chats that are like happening in general chat instead of in trade chat where they belong. Dude's trying to sell like a blue item for like 1,000 gold when on the regular market it's like 50 gold. But just because they have it, they think that they can ask whatever they want and someone will pay it. Some idiot is actually trying to sell in-game currency illegally. Not
Like
that
you
we all
do.
play MMOs, not in the slightest. No.
And just for shiggles, somebody's trying to sell Bahamut's feet pics.
I mean,
I'd buy
yeah.
'em.
That what?
How much? How much for Bahamut's feet pigs?
And you just hear a loud booming fucking voice just directly into your mind. Where did it go? You will not have my feet pics.
Fuck. Okay. So I don't know what to do. There's too many options. We're suffering from like a buffet of options.
Buffet of options. That's crazy.
So I think the better thing to do is for us to commit suicide
Offer.
immediately.
Yeah.
So
Sudoku.
You guys
Well,
are
we
trying
can
to
we can also always like offer money.
it's not a matter of like finding people to do it. There's too many people. There's people everywhere.
Well, we could start smiting people, and whoever stands stands.
We won't, that's for sure. Somebody replaced my paladin with a barbarian.
We are gonna take a brief break. I'll be right back with you guys, right?
Okay.
now we're back. All right, so what is it you guys wish to do? Mm-hmm. All right. So meandering on over to the bounty board, looking at the lowest tier of everything, which is the ones that you were told that you can take those jobs without being part of the guild itself. There are 4 that meet your criteria. Okay. So the first one comes from Hellhound Brewers here in town. Looking for test subjects to test out new potions. 150 gold if you survive. There's also one from the bookstore that's in here. It's called Bound to Please. You are to listen to 3 different artists and help determine which one would make the best stories. Also 150 gold. Uh-oh. Didn't realize I had the desktop audio muted that entire time. Son of a bitch. Let me rephrase. So the party decided they wanted to go for the most expensive jobs at the bounty board. They went over to the bounty board, told them the Hellhound Brewers, the Bound to Please. He really wants the Hellhound Brewers testing random potions. If you survive, you get 150 gold. The next one was going to Bound to Please, listening to 4 different artists, trying to figure out which one would be the better story to write next. And it's 150 gold after you complete 3 days worth of listening, where they just tell you all about the story.
That one sucks.
Yeah, but it's 150 gold.
Sorry, we're not doing that one.
And there is Temple of Arathis has put out a bounty, 150 gold pieces, to determine what will happen to an individual that was caught, basically jury duty, if you will.
Hey, you're a paladin. Jury duty's like your thing.
Yeah, that's enticing.
And the 4th and last one comes from Attack and Defend. It's a magical weapon shop here in town. Test what these magical items do. 200 gold.
I'll do that one too. Anything that's risking me dying for money, I'll do that. I'll do those.
Yeah, I want to do the jury duty. I want to judge somebody.
Am I able to take multiple ones? There's no like fucking weird limit.
It is a limit of one per party.
Ah! Okay, well I'll do the I'll do the potion one first.
Okay.
Yeah, I reckon I'll watch him do the potion one.
Okay. All right, well then. So easily enough, you guys take the bounty for going to Hellhound Brewers and testing out potions.
Yep.
For the better part of this, I'm gonna go ahead and rada quite a bit. You go, and the elf who is running the establishment is very excited to see you. You produce the bounty slip for this. He gets even more excited to see you, and he starts to bring out 3 massive chests full of a lot of different liquids. He kind of looks at both of you guys. One or both? Which one?
Just one.
Yeah, just me.
Ah, cool. That being said, and he pulls out the first cork, hands it to you. You drink it.
What does this one look like?
It is swirling silver and black.
Yeah, I'll drink.
Starting with death already.
All right. Constitution saving throw. 18. All right. So as you choke down this horrendously tasting concoction, he goes, "Ah, wait, that was. Never mind. That was last week's lunch. Sorry." And he kind of throws that away, and he kind of just looks at it and he goes, "You still alive? You still good? Speak.
Yeah, it's still
Words?
good. It was nasty, but we're good.
Perfect. Did I mention this was only 75 gold since it's only one of you?" And he hands you the next vial. This one is
Wait.
purple and green.
Wait,
Drink it up, Buttercup.
make it 90 gold.
Oh, persuasion. $80.
Deal.
So this one
I'll take it.
is this purple and green. All right, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oof.
So, as you start to burp uncontrollably, both your arms turn into wings, and you grow 2 more legs.
Hmm.
And he just looks at you and goes, that, no, and then just splashes you in the face with a different friggin' vial, and you return to normal. He goes, no, that won't do. All right, this one.
That was a weird one.
No. And he throws it over his shoulder. He goes, this one, try this one. What does it do? This one is gold with green flakes.
Okay. I drink it.
All right, so as you chug it down, I need an intelligence saving throw.
This is your specialty.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
But yes, it is. So immediately you're having like infantile thoughts, and I don't mean like immature person thoughts. I mean like infantile thoughts, and you look down at your hands, and your hands kind of get smaller real quick, and then they just come back to being perfect size, like as they normally are. And he goes, that didn't work, did it? No, it did not work.
That was a weird one.
Yes,
Adjust your formula, bro.
it's anti-aging, so it's supposed to turn you into younger. Interesting.
Not quite that young, I don't think.
And he just like hands you another vial, and this one's just a simple blue vial. This will take care of all the problems that one had. If it's still inside your system, it may try and do it again. Just drink that.
Okay. Drink it.
All right. So he hands you another one, and he goes, this one, try.
At least I don't have to worry about being thirsty, and I'll down it.
All right. Roll a Constitution saving throw. As you say that, you get the worst bout of cottonmouth you have ever had in your entire life. This one's DC
I need
was
water.
a little bit fucking higher, and he goes, Why do you need water?
Made me a little thirsty. Got a little cotton mouth.
Oh, this is the portion of the dryness, yes.
If you knew what it was, then why you need it tested?
To see if it works. Now I know it does. Flaps a cork back inside of it, puts it on the shelf. He hands you a purple vial. It's about yay big. And he just goes, yes, this should fix that. Drink. And you end up going through multiple different things. You are turned into a horse. You are turned into a frog. You are half turned into a mutant zombie.
Excellent.
The next one that you drink, you're able to remove your brain from your head via your mouth. One gives you lady parts. One removes all parts. One gives you all of your hands on one hand, and the other one gives you a club foot.
Nice.
And he just like kind of looks at you. Many hours have gone by the way. Many hours. And he just kind of looks at you and just goes, well, that was all I had for testing today. Come back tomorrow for more gold. And he hands you 80 80 gold.
Thank you.
Come back tomorrow for
It was
more.
fun.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll
there
be
you
back
go.
tomorrow.
All right. So you guys do depart this area. You guys have options. Either you can go to an inn for the evening, or you can go back to the guild hall.
What do you think, Soren?
We can go check out the guild hall again. See if the mood's changed.
The mood. Yeah.
Okay.
They'll let us sleep in the guild hall?
You don't know. But when you do re-enter into the establishment, one of the ladies at the main counter looks at you and flags you over. And she goes, "Welcome to the guild hall. We are unfortunately closed for the evening, as we only allow adventurers in past this hour."
Nope, that answers that question.
We do have room and board for our adventurers. It's just if you're not one of our adventurers, and she kind of looks at your wrists and anywhere else that you may be hiding the symbol in general. She doesn't see it, and she just goes, "Unfortunately, unless you have recently joined, which you may join now, but we do have a minimum requirement for companions."
Yeah, we're still on the hunt, as it were, so that's all
Oh,
right, though. I didn't mean to intrude.
okay. Did you speak with someone else from the establishment here today?
We've talked to a
Yeah.
couple people, but not
Yeah.
really what we're looking for.
All right.
Well, we talked to another woman, and then we talked to the owner of the Adventurers Guild.
So you spoke with Leonin. Yes, yes.
Yeah, he's cool. He's a cool dude.
The individual that you are speaking to now is not the same receptionist as was previous. Just for clarity's sake.
Yeah.
But yes, so he does have his own bar. You may procure in ship there if you would like. But yes, unfortunately, you guys do not meet the minimum requirements in order to form a guild right now, unless you do know where your other party members are.
I mean, technically, I know where they are, but they're not very alive. Yeah, we'll go to the inn.
I do apologize. First thing in the morning should do you some good.
No problem. Thank you.
Goodbye. And she watches as you
To
guys
the
leave.
inn.
So there are, again, like I said, two different inns. There is the Sword's Rest and the Shield's Defense.
I'm gonna. Well, fuck. I don't know. I kind of want to look at the other one.
Yeah.
The dude already tore down the posters in the one.
Well, we got the
Felt
hat.
disguised, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll go to the other one.
Okay.
The shield one.
So the Shield's Defense. Entering
Yep.
into the Shield's Defense, there is a menagerie of individuals inside of here, causing quite a bit of a ruckus. There is an orc that is running the bar behind, and he just kind of waves you in, big smile. "Welcome, welcome, welcome. What can we do?"
What do you have to eat?
And have you had any weirdos around here?
We have lots to eat, and you tell me what you want, and we'll see if we have it. Define weirdos, and he kind of just like points out to the patronage of a lot of different people, including some adventurers that you did see as the Adventurers Guild previously.
Many weirdos.
The what now?
I said many weirdos.
Yes.
How much for a room?
So to take a room, it would be 1 gold a night.
Damn, that's expensive.
It's expensive for a
Well?
room, but I'll take it.
All right. You want one room with the 2 beds, or one room with 1 bed?
2 beds.
2 bed. Yes.
One room with
gold.
2 beds. I give it to him.
Yes, yes. And he just kind of slides it off, and he hands you a key, and he goes, "Good rest. Hopefully you need it."
Thank you. Before I head up, though, have you heard any interesting rumors lately?
It is a great question.
I imagine you hear all sorts of weird shit being a innkeeper.
Yes. There was an individual that was murdered by some people in the capital of Etrania here. Near what temple was it? What temple was it? Near the temple of Imhotep.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that actually.
There, there is a archaeological dig site a little ways away. We last saw it within the Thornberry Woods. There is still an archaeological site there that they're uncovering still to this day, and they're having troubles looking through some of the chambers. They seem to be booby trapped.
Okay.
Interesting. Do y'all allow people to put posters up here?
In what way?
We're looking for some party members to recruit, and it being an inn, I imagine you have quite a few people come through.
Well, yes, we do have quite a few people coming through, but they also go to the guild hall, and that's kind of where the guild hall has all of their everything. And so for that, I would probably say in the morning, go to the guild hall and see if you can place a wanted ad.
You got it, buddy. You got it.
You got it, buddy.
Wild.
All right. I'm gonna head up to my room then,
All right.
Yeah.
or our room, I guess.
Heading up to your guys' room. Easily enough, there is a caller who kind of like comes around to each room, especially for the new check-ins, and has a pen and pad, or sorry, quill and pad, and just goes, "Well, do you like anything from the food?
No, that's okay. Thank you.
It is complimentary with the room. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm good.
Very well. No foods. Drinks, anything?
I'll take a ale.
All right, coming back with ales. For you, other one.
Yeah. I'll take an L as well.
Aye, ales. Bring back. And he disappears off to the next room after jotting down what you guys asked for. About 20-30 minutes later, he comes back with your guys' ales, and you guys have those. Is this where you wish to bed down for the evening?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. And with that, I think that is honestly the best and most advantageous area for us to go ahead and call the session for today. And we will definitely be picking this up next week, where we may find out who you guys are able to gain from the smorgasbord of individuals that you have at your disposal next time. But with that, those that are still here and still observing into the background, please love the stream if you enjoyed it. Share it to your friends or otherwise. See you guys again next week. Bye now.